Hey, Kentucky, welcome back. It is time for a game of fill in the blank. We have help today from Williamsburg, Kentucky's own Morgan Moses. She goes to UK. Morgan, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. Let's get started. What's up first?
Nicholasville's Southland Christian Church has opened its lake to fishing enthusiasts, having the state stock it with trout and other fish. Matt and Drew, this idea is what?
It's very biblical, right? You teach a man to fish and he catches fish. That's a Bible verse, I believe.
Yeah, and the disciples were fishers of men.
That's exactly. Look at you. Who knew we would learn so much? Southland Christian Church continues to grow, and why not do this? Probably a good way for the church to potentially bring in other people. Maybe people go fish. They decide they like the church. So I think it makes complete sense.
I think it's a great idea. I saw there's one rule: you can't do it during church hours. So
Yes.
any other time, go out and fish.
I'm for it. And if I ever fished, I would go fish at the Southland Fish Place. What's next?
Producers of the reality TV series Top Chef are planning to film in 3 Kentucky locations for its next season, including Lexington and Louisville. This news is what, guys?
It's awesome. I've never watched this show. I know people love it. They're doing Lexington, Louisville, and Lake Cumberland, which I find very interesting. They want Kentucky chefs in it. It's good for the state, and it sort of highlights the food. I love it.
Listen, I watch these shows religiously.
Yes, you do.
Chopped, Top Chef, all of them. I'm excited for them to come here. I'm going to get a little starstruck. Maybe go out and watch them.
You know, they actually, I'll just tell you, we might have a little role.
I'd win if I could compete.
No, we're not going to cook, but just stay tuned. What's next?
One Kentucky candidate has enlisted the help of a pro wrestler for his campaign. Matt and Drew, take a look at the video clip and tell us what you think.
Tyner, Kentucky, McKee, Kentucky, Greyhawk, Sand Gap, or anywhere else, Daddy, preach. You need to vote for Kyle Davison for jailer. And brother, this has been crazy.
You know, I don't know how you decide who to vote for jailer, but if the super assassin is for him, he must have something right. Listen, Jackson County, whatever works in McKee, this guy looks like the kind of guy you want as your jailer.
I don't even need to see the other candidate. I'm going to move to Jackson County and vote tomorrow. I don't even think the election's tomorrow.
I think
but I'm for that guy.
I think that's one of the funniest ideas, to actually have the guy, the jailer, that's the super assassin. You would hope the jailer would put him away if he is actually a super assassin.
That race is over.
But good luck to you, sir. I hope you win. What's next?
The parents of a Republican challenger to a Democratic Wisconsin senator have decided to contribute to the incumbent's campaign. Kevin Nicholson says he's not surprised since his family is Democratic. This story is what?
It's kind of sad to me. I mean, like, I don't care whether you're Republican or Democrat. Like, I'm a Democrat, my parents are Republican, but they would not donate to my opponent. I think it's kind of sad. Like, if you're his parents, unless he's just an awful human being, you can't donate to his opponent.
Yeah, there is a lot more to this story. He's got to be an awful person and his parents don't want him to win.
It's either he's an awful person or his parents are crazy.
Someone in that house is awful.
One of these sets of people is not stable, and I need to know which one.
Maybe even both.
Maybe both. That's right. What's next?
A Western Kentucky mother and daughter are a social media sensation with a video of their household version of curling, using a mop and Roomba vacuum cleaner. Matt and Drew, this video is what?
It's clever because, like me, these people have become addicted to the Olympics. Curling is the sport that makes the least sense. There are very few sports that you clean up while you're actually doing it. So good for them. I hope they enjoy their newfound fame.
I hate sweeping like you. I probably do it once every 3 years.
I swept one time.
It kind of inspires me to go and clean my kitchen floor.
I
I'm
would
going to get a
love
game
to curl.
together.
Between the new circular and this and the curling, I'd love to do it. Bring it to Lexington. I'll participate. I think you have to go to Cincinnati to do it, though. That's too far. What's next?
Olympics analysis Bode Miller had apologized after suggesting that the fact that a female skier is married may have hurt her performance. Matt and Drew, this on-air flub was what?
Well, it seems consistent with a lot of these announcers. They just keep sort of saying things. I think part of it is because they bring these people on for the Olympics that do sports that don't usually end up on TV, so they don't practice a lot. Bodie's trying. I have to say, I like skiing, but Bodie is not the most exciting person in the world.
No, and I think, or at least I hope, he meant it in a joking manner, but I don't know. It was a pretty bad thing to say as she's coming down the slope.
I don't know if you watch Bodie. When you turn on skiing, no dude named Bodie is more boring sounding than this Bodie. I expected wildness. He's kind of like, hey, skiing pretty fast. What's next?
And last, another memorable moment from the Olympics came when Korean women's hockey players had to pick up stuffed animals thrown on the ice by supporters in their game against Japan. This image was what, guys?
I don't really know. It was odd. Look, I don't know why people throw stuffed animals on the ice, but they wouldn't stop the game until they fixed it. And I'd never have heard of making the players pick them up. It's like they were like, your guys gonna have to do it, it's your fans.
This is actually a big hockey tradition in Canada. They do it at Christmas time. They sweep it up and it's a toy draft. I don't know why they did it in the Olympics with these two teams, but it's a Canadian thing. But it's a big deal in Canada.
I'm shocked you knew that.
Oh, yeah. It's the teddy bear toss at hockey games. It happens all the time. Around Christmas, though.
I feel like you're making that up.
No,
Morgan,
Google
thank
it.
you very much. Go Williamsburg. Go Morgan. We will see you later. The Olympics are next. Go America, although I don't know if we have very many people in it tonight, but go anyway. We'll see you on Monday.